skincare routine is best for hyperpigmentation?
Hyperpigmentation, we get asked that a lot. And there are different forms of hyperpigmentation. There's melasma, there's post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation from things like acne. There's also sunspots that people can get just from accumulation of sun damage. And based on what type of hyperpigmentation you're dealing with, there are certain regimens that are better than others. But for the sake of this question, I'll give more of an overarching answer or skincare routine. A basic skincare routine I recommend for anyone dealing with hyperpigmentation, dark spots, is to cleanse in the morning, use a vitamin C serum, follow that with some type of skin lightening or skin brightening serum. Look for products that have kojic acid, tranexamic acid, alpha-arbutin, azelaic acid, phenylresorcinol, niacinamide, and of course hydroquinone is a very potent anti-hyperpigmentation ingredient, but that's usually just available by prescription. And I'm going to give some examples of my favorite over-the-counter skin lightening products in just a little bit. But after you use that, then if you have dry skin, put a moisturizer. And then the most important thing is sunscreen, because the sun definitely aggravates hyperpigmentation. And I do recommend looking for a tinted sunscreen, a sunscreen that not only contains your active sunscreen ingredients like zinc, but also something that contains iron oxides. These can further help with hyperpigmentation. Now in the evening, I recommend cleansing followed by some type of skin lightening product. The same one that you use in the morning is okay. And then followed that by a retinoid. Over-the-counter retinoids include retinol, there's adapalene, and there's also prescription retinoids. Tretinoin is most commonly used. A lot of times I'll do a combination of tretinoin with hydroquinone as a prescription. And then the last step would be moisturizer. And then I do recommend a few times a week incorporating some type of exfoliating product. You may want to hold off using a retinoid product that night just because that may be too irritating for some people. And an exfoliating product I recommend is something that contains glycolic acid. If you have sensitive skin, look for something with lower strength. There's even a cleanser that I like, the Gliderm Gentle Cleanser. You could also look for skin brightening peel pads. And then in terms of skin lightening ingredients that I really like, there's a whole range out there. It depends on how much you're willing to spend. Like I said, if you can get a hydroquinone prescription from your dermatologist, I think that could be very helpful. Some of my favorite products include the SkinCeuticals Discoloration Defense. There's also the Skin Better Even Tone Correcting Serum. I'm also a big fan of the Skin Medica Even and Correct. If you want something more affordable, Topicals has one called Faded, and then Murid has a good one, the Rapid Dark Spot Corrector, and then Kiehl's has a nice one, the Dark Spot Solution, and I'm also a fan of the Clinique Even Better Dark Spot Corrector. And then another good one is the Mela Facial Serum. Of course, if you're dealing with hyperpigmentation, it's best to see a dermatologist to get evaluated for your specific hyperpigmentation concerns and to be put on the best regimen for your skin.